And I thought I was going to get to the other side of the crowd and not be able to pick you up in the crowd. That's the promised land. That's the place where there's no competition. There's no haggling over price. Instead of you trying to sell them on your solution, they're trying to sell you on providing that solution. Now, wouldn't it be great if we could do that? Do you think that would help your business? Oh, we can. In my work as a sales educator, I'm known as the sales dating guy. Because I teach relationship building skills to salespeople using the analogy that selling is just like dating. Most companies prospect for new business in a very male-dominated fashion. But I contend, if we're going to really succeed in the future, we need to get in touch with our feminine side. So when I say that women should be better at sales than men, what I'm really talking about is different approaches that men use versus the approaches women use when they prospect for a date in a bar. And how we can extract the lessons from these two different approaches to help our businesses prosper. First, let's look at how men approach this situation. For men, step one, we show up. Step two, we scan out our prospect. And after seeing women, we make our approach, which is step three, we see something lady, kind of like, oh, there's a woman! Now, after we make our approach, then we say, implement step four, which is to say something lame and desperate, like, would you like to dance with me? Step five, that's when we pick our ego up off the floor. And then step six is when we go back to our buddies and come up with the reason why she was not the best person for us. Then step seven is when we have a couple more beers, lick our wounds. And then step eight is when we muster up enough courage and we repeat the process again and 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 all night if we have to. So we find that one person that has a need for what it is we're offering. Now, I don't know about you, but that sounds an awful lot like cold calling to me. Familiar with cold calling? It basically goes dial, get rejected, recruit. Dial, get rejected, recruit. Dial, get rejected, recruit. We repeat the process again and again and again and again and again, and all day if we have to. And we find that one prospect that has a need for what it is we're selling. It's just too hard. And there's got to be a better way, and this is where I think women have this figured out. Now let's look at how women approach the very same situation. For them, step one. Step one is where they determine what their distinctive values are. Now, you know, those things that make them special, make them unique. And then step two is where they get themselves all dolled up and looking attractive, accentuating those distinctive values. And then step three, that's where they do a little bit of thinking and they think about who their ideal prospect would be. And they come up with a list of all the characteristics and traits of their ideal prospect. Well, come on, you know, you do that. You know, write it down, but you do that. We call this a target market. And then they think, hey, where would our target market hang out? And then they go there. And they go there and they do something that I call sampling. Well, just to kind of explain this, if you've ever been to one of those places that sell fudge, you know, the farmer's market or a fair or something like that, then you've witnessed that the best marketing tool that this company has is that little paper plate with all those little samples of fudge on there. You come over and you just take one and you try it, and it just whets your appetite, it leaves you wanting more. Well, women do the same thing. But how they do that is they get themselves out on the dance floor. And they're out there, they're kind of looking really, the whole purpose for this is to get everybody's attention. And also when they're dancing, they're not just oblivious to things. They're dancing, they're looking at the mirror and they think, oh, There's one over there paying attention. Oh, there's two over there. Oh, there's a couple over there. Find one that kind of fits their target market. Then they'll casually kind of and they'll make eye contact and they'll look away. Then they'll make eye contact again and they'll look away. Then they'll make eye contact a little longer this time. You know, one of those deep looks that touches your soul. And they'll give kind of a come hither look. What do us guys do when we see that look? Oh, is this a woman interested? Now tell me, at that particular point, who's in a position of power, the man or the woman? The woman. Obviously, the woman. Wouldn't it be great if we did that with our customers? Where they would come to us with a need, and they thought in their head that we are uniquely qualified to satisfy that need? Incidentally, they will pre-qualify themselves. For instance, if that woman gives me that come hither look, oops, I'm here. I'm not in her target market, so I wouldn't be going. I'll tell you what I do. Approach you. That's the promised land. Because that's the spot where there's no head over price. There's no competition. And instead of you trying to sell them on your solution, they're trying to sell you on providing that solution. How cool is that? Wouldn't that be great if we could do that? I think that would help your businesses if they came to you instead of you chasing them. Well, folks, you can do that. You can do that and have them approach you if you implement what I call attraction marketing strategies. Now, some of these strategies include writing, getting publicity, something I call strategic serendipity, which is really the art of being at the right place at the right time. And my favorite, and you're going to agree with me on this, public speaking. Showcase yourself to your ideal prospects and give them a sample of what your distinctive value is. And when you can do that, something unique happens. When they have a need for what it is you're offering, you're going to be the first person they think of. You're going to be the first person they call.